Hello and welcome to another What's Inside. Today we are looking at 1994's Channel Surfing. This is from Milton Bradley. It's for one or more players, and it's ages 12 and up. So it's got a very 90s look to the box. This is part number 4539 from the Milton Bradley list of games. So if you're a big Milton Bradley collector, that's the number you need to look for. So let's take a look at what we have inside here. There are actually 236 two-sided cards. And here's our instruction sheet. This is actually pretty decent quality. And it tells you how to play. Now here is the card rack. It's really kind of cheap vinyl plastic from the 90s. Nothing real cool. And it says Channel Surfing on the bottom here. It collects dust very easily. Now here's your score pad. There's quite a few on here still. I think it originally had like 100. But as you can see, it's pretty simple layout. Team A, B on twice on there, so you can play twice on each one. They're only one-sided though. And it doesn't say anything about letting you recreate it with a photocopier, but it does have the item number on there for whatever good that's going to do you at this point. Somebody left a pen in here. Then here's your timer. It has a stop feature as well as a start feature. It's kind of nice this one still works. And this was made in 1988, so they used the same one and just put a different sticker on it several times, most likely. The other thing in here is the deck of cards. And these are the 236 cards. As you can see, the layout on here has a very early 90s look. I feel like I should go watch some Saved by the Bell next, but maybe that's just me. And then here's your cards. Some of these might be a bit adult because it has words like sexy in it. So if you're bothered by that, you might want to wait till the kids are a little older. And then on the other side is like the word clouds. There's a lot of cards in here, so we're not going to go through them all, but they have kind of the same layouts. And it's just sort of things to look out for. It's a very straightforward game, but you can play it solo, you can play it with friends. There's a lot of cards in here, so that is really nice. And that means it also has a lot of replay value. I would say that it's probably best to play this with one or two people. It's actually a pretty good dating game if you want to do like a get to know you. Of course, you'll want to make sure that the instructions are here. If this thing's missing, it's not that huge of a deal, but you can substitute something else. But there's a lot you can do with the game. It's a pretty straightforward game system, and it actually holds up fairly well. It's still pretty fun to play, and like I said, if you have a date coming over or some friends that you don't know real well, this is a good get-to-know-you game, kind of sit around and have beer and pretzels sort of thing. It's a good party game. Not a lot of thought needs to go into it, and I don't think it'd be a good drinking game, but it's a good social game. And you definitely could get the kids involved if you've got some like teenagers around. It's a good one for them to play on their own with their little friends to keep them quiet and out of your business. So ages 12 and up, like I said, one or more players. This is definitely worth picking up. It holds up really well despite being over 20 years old. And I would say this is definitely a good addition if you do a lot of social gaming with people that aren't diehard gamers that don't want to play Zombicide with you, but will play something straightforward. Plus, you get to watch TV while you're playing, so that's always fun. So that's Channel Surfing from 1994, Milton Bradley. I recommend this. I think the quality's good. It's held up very well. Just make sure the timer works. You can always substitute the timer with something else, an hourglass or a stopwatch or an app on your phone, whatever. The cards, you'll want to make sure most of those are there, and the instructions, of course. Otherwise, the plastic piece that holds the cards, you could probably work around that. But that is channel surfing with 236 cards. It holds up really well in my opinion. But that's just my take on it. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you want to help the channel in other ways, links are in the description and on the About page. My Streamlabs is under Bad Comic Reviews streams. And if you like comics, check that channel out. Check out Bad Comic Reviews, where I do nearly daily comic book review uploads. So if you're on YouTube, be sure and hit the bell for notifications. And as always, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you on the next one.